Hello guys, welcome to today's video. So today the player we're going to be talking about is Gordon Banks. So Banks was scouted by Chesterfield. He was then given his debut in 1958. The game ended 2-2, but Banks kept his place against Norwich City the following game. He then moved to Leicester City in 1959 for £7,000. He was initially a reserve goalkeeper, but he made his debut for Leicester against Blackpool in September the 9th. With the other goalkeepers not being fit enough, he did pretty good, considering in those times they didn't really have goalkeeping coaches, so he worked hard in training by himself. Leicester finished 6th in 1960. Their greatest achievement in that season was reaching the FA Cup final, with the Banks conceding only 5 goals in 9 games. However, the following season was quite disappointing, with Leicester finishing 14th in the table, and they lost to Stoke City in the FA Cup, so they went out. And soon Banks left Leicester for Stoke, who paid £2,000 for him. He made his debut against his former club Leicester, and Stoke actually won that game 3-1. Banks fitted in well at Leicester, and he made some of his best saves in his career in a Stoke shirt, one of them being saving a header from Manchester City's Wyn Davies from just 8 yards out. He didn't really achieve much with Leicester. They reached the FA Cup semis, and in 1971 they ended up finishing mid-table. He was named FWA Footballer of the Year. On the 22nd of October 1972, Banks suffered a horrific car accident and his sight became really poor, so he was forced to retire. Moving on to his career with England, obviously 1966, he won the World Cup with England. He actually didn't concede a single goal in the group stages as they advanced through, but he conceded in the semis. It was through a penalty through Eusebio, who scored, but England still went on to win 2-1. And obviously he ended up winning the World Cup with England 4-2 against West Germany. So in the 1917 World Cup, he found the heat really hard to deal with, as it was in Mexico. But one of his best saves came against Brazil, which he saved a Pele header, and then on the rebound he cleared it out with his hand, and Pele and other journalists described that as one of the saves of footballing history. He couldn't continue in the 1970 World Cup due to an upset stomach. He became a manager in 1977 with Port Vale. He enjoyed coaching, but some of the players wouldn't listen to his instructions, so he ended up leaving. Banks obviously did die, sadly enough, in 2019, February the 12th, age 81 in his sleep, so RIP to him. Anyway, thank you for watching, and remember to like the video and subscribe.